Thank you for being here. Today we gather with broken hearts to honor Sergeant Lee Sorensen, a husband, a father, a brother in blue, and a friend. Lee was more than just an officer in our department. He was a cornerstone. He was the guy you went to for knowledge, if you needed a good laugh, or you wanted the honest-to-goodness truth. Because Lee never pulled punches. He'd tell you what he thought. Lee was the voice in a room who spoke up when others stayed quiet, the teacher who made learning fun, and the friend who could make you laugh on your hardest day. Lee embodied the best of what it means to wear this badge: courage, integrity, and compassion. And while we mourn his loss, we also celebrate the incredible life he lived. When I first became chief, I made it a point to sit down with every individual, every officer, everyone that works in the department. And I asked one simple question: what can I do to serve you as chief? Almost every officer gave me the same answer. I don't know, Chief, just let me do my job. The bar was set pretty low. That is, until Lee Sorensen walked into my office. Lee came in with a notepad, a handful of details, because everyone who knows Lee knows he was always prepared. For the next hour, Lee gave me a full list of things that he believed we needed to improve. Honestly, it was harder than getting the job. When he finally finished, 1 hour later, I looked at him and I asked, "Is that it?" Lee turned bright red, shook his head, and let out his signature laugh. He looked me in the eyes and he said, "That's it for now," and he walked out of the office. That was Lee, sharp-witted, thoughtful, always prepared, and never afraid to speak up for those around him. Lee was one of the best teachers I've ever met. No matter the subject, he had a way of pulling people in. His mix of humor, smart comments, and genuine knowledge made every lesson interesting. I remember him hosting a training for our department. He promised. The prize turned out to be a close-up photo of Lee's face, autographed, of course. He had the entire classroom laughing. I am happy to report it did backfire on Lee, because another to this day it still floats around the office making people laugh. Behind the humor, Lee had a gift. He could teach, he could connect, and he could inspire. He brought people together with laughter, but he left them with wisdom. And that is a rare and powerful combination. Lee never wasted an opportunity to teach. And it is in this spirit that I teach you today. To every law enforcement officer here today, look around. We are family bound by courage, sacrifice, and love for something greater than ourselves. Please don't take that for granted. Lee never did. As an officer, you will consistently deal with people on their worst day. This job can make you feel like the world is bad, that people do not care, and it is us versus them. That is not true. This week, we witnessed thousands of people come together to show us love. Let this remind you that the majority of people love you and honor the work you do. Believe this. Remember why you became a cop. Remember the bond you have with your work family. And remember to cherish every moment you have together. Train hard and frequently like Lee did. And never forget, when the darkest hour hits, we are the light in the darkness. We are the protectors who shield the innocent from evil, and we are the ones who run towards the danger like Lee did.
We have our Golden Spike Road.
Today we mourn our brother. Who gave everything in the service of others. He sacrificed himself to protect an innocent life that night, and he will forever be our hero. His bravery is not just a memory, it is a torch passed to us. When we put on the badge tomorrow, we must carry it with his honor in our hearts. We will hold the line, answer the call, and protect the innocent with renewed strength for Lee, for his family, and for the people he gave everything to protect. That is how we honor him, and that is how his spirit lives on. Before I close, I just want to say this. In these dark days, we have seen light. The overwhelming support from fellow officers, from citizens, from leaders across our state has carried us through this. To every person who has stood with us, prayed for us, and showed love for Lee and his family, thank you. Your kindness has been a shield. It reminds us while evil can strike, it will never overcome the good that lives in the hearts of so many. We'll miss you, Lee, and we'll always love you. Thank you.